Troy from Scare Hollow, and I wanted to let everybody know that, and especially Diablo Lopez, that I'm on vacation again. Yes, and we are at the Gorge Amphitheater in George, Washington, and behind me doesn't look like much. You know, there's just, just a ton of people. And then you get to the stage. That's pretty cool. And then this is our view. Look at that. But yeah, this is the backdrop to the stage. So I don't know if you can really hear me or not, but anyways, so yep. We're on vacation. This is our last little vacation anniversary thing for me and my wife, and so yeah, we're here to see Dave Matthews Band. This is like our 18th show, and then after this we'll go home and start building all the Halloween stuff. So anyways, I'll make this short, and I will talk to you guys all later. Alright, have a good Labor Day weekend, and we'll be back with some more updates as we start building. Alright, have a good weekend, bye.
It's been a long day, and as some of you saw on my post on Facebook today, tomorrow was my son's first day of school, of kindergarten. So he's super excited. I don't know what I feel, I guess, you know. I know my son, he'll be awesome. He's just like me, so the teachers are gonna have their hands full. So but I have some ideas for him if they have trouble. But so yeah, that's what's kind of going through the mind right now, besides Halloween stuff. So and as you just saw in the previous part of this, we just got back from Dave Matthews, the whole 4 days of camping and music and drinking and having a good time, and it was awesome. And met some very, very, very awesome people. So anyways, so tonight and sort of last night I did more chalk, and I think you can see I did more chalk. It's not very good, but I needed to see how many. See, I have a door, and then I have a wall, and then I have a wall. This is going to be for the inside where the drop panels are and stuff. So there's a drop panel and there's a wall. So I had to mark out feet wise, so I know how many how many panels. Ooh, fuzzy, 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 fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy wuzzy had no hair. Anyways, that was creepy. That's really bad. Anyways, so I still gotta get the hang of this camera thing. Anyways, so I did that last night, and then tonight I'm doing I cleared out the side of the house for to lay the panels for the walls, because I'm starting to put those together, and so I need to have a space that's not in the backyard, because I don't want to haul them from the backyard to the front yard with 2 pallets fused together with some 1x4s, and then the wood paneling on one side. So I'll do the fence boards as the siding after they're up. And my wife's walking around her room upstairs above the garage. It's all creaking. It's creepy. And maybe I'll have her do that and I'll record it. Anyways, I've cleared that out. I put one panel together and put it on the ground, and it fits perfectly, and my garbage cans hide it, so nobody can see it when they like drive down the street and stuff like that. You really have to like look, and at night it's really dark back there, so you really can't see it during the nighttime except for when you walk by my motion light and then it comes on. But anyways, so now that you all know I have a motion light, now you're gonna come to my house and be all like, I see his motion light, and then you're just gonna walk back in my backyard and take all my cool stuff. That's rude. I know some of you are thinking it. Anyways, so I also cleaned up my garage. I'm standing in it right now, but I cleaned up the garage again, and this time it should stay this way because I'm going to start putting Halloween stuff in the middle of it, so I won't have room for crap anymore. Oh, I wanted to let you know, at the Salvation Army, I got this awesome lamp, and I don't really know. So there's the lamp, and there's the lamp base and everything. So it's super, super awesome, and drop panel. And so yeah, so that lamp is going to be in the bedroom, and so I got some princess stuff right there next to a Fright Props catalog. What more could you want? But I did have a question, and you see this here. It is a rotating, and you can actually see it's an old Casio watch rotating display. So it has it has 4 discs, and we're going to cover them in wood grain like contact paper just for this year for speed. It does have a mirror on the back that goes in the back, so you can see the stuff in front of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put white LEDs strips on the inside of that, or EL wire. I haven't decided yet. Probably the white LEDs, because then I can plug it in. So then the whole thing will be lit from top to bottom, where right now there's just an amber light up there. It looks really creepy and I love it. But so we're trying to decide what could go in this display cabinet. It rotates. I actually have a Deer motor. It rotates down there. I actually have a Deer motor powering it, because it didn't come with a motor. So if anybody has any ideas, post them in the comments below of what we could do with this for a motel. It can't go in the hallway. It probably shouldn't go in the bedroom or the bathroom, I guess, or the closet, which is all the main parts of the haunt. So it really has to kind of go outside of the haunt. So it would go in the front lobby, basically, which would be the front of the haunt where the desk would be. So if anybody has any ideas of what we could put in there that would kind of go with the Halloween, or with a haunted or a motel theme, then that would be cool. So yeah, so we're gonna, that was something I wanted to ask. I think we've got everything. I got my skeleton. That was my chin. Hey, look. So I got my skeleton the other day. Yeah, you guys want to watch a vlog like that, huh? Anyways, so I got my skeleton from Costco because they're super awesome, and he's just been taking up residence in different parts of my house because the kids keep moving him. I don't move him. My kids move him. I moved him to the backyard for a couple days, and then I had to move him one day when they woke up, and he was right outside the kitchen window. So, but the kids, even my 2-year-old daughter, she just runs up to him and says hi and gives him a high five and then growls at him. So she's not afraid anymore either. And so I'm raising 2 awesome haunter kids who are not afraid of anything, and I think that is one awesome thing about haunting, is that you are teaching your kids that yes, there are scary things in the world, but all this stuff, like monsters under the bed and scary things in the closet and stuff like that, aren't real. My son is not afraid of any of that stuff. He's not even afraid of the dark. He was afraid of the dark last night because he's going to school tomorrow, so he's all freaking out and nervous and stuff. But that's the first time in probably ever that he's ever said he's afraid of something in there. So he just said he was scared. But he knows that all this stuff isn't real. He knows we're even talking about going to a haunted house in Gresham when they open up the House of Shadows. And I told him, I said, you can't go in there because it's like full contact and everything, and it's pretty intense. So if you guys have the chance and you're in the Portland area around Halloween or all of October, you need to check out the House of Shadows. Anyways, so shameless plug, don't worry, I'm not getting anything for it. He was like, oh, I want to go in there, I want to see all the scary stuff. So he's not afraid of anything, which I think is really cool, and I think it's kind of setting your kids up to be a little stronger about that kind of stuff, and maybe not being so afraid of outside stuff when they get older and stuff like that too. So yeah. Oh, we did get new street lights, and this has always been a real big sore spot of Scare Hollow, because at the old house, and maybe I might be able to put up pictures on here if I can find the time. I probably am gonna do this tonight, so I'll probably post this tonight. But anyways, if I don't get the time, may post it in the comments, or you can see it on Facebook, whatever. So we used to have this big giant amber light that the old street lights, that would come right over the front of our old house, which was where a lot of the main part of the haunt was. And so I think the last year we did a black tunnel to really help with adding a scare there that didn't have to worry about the light. And so we never could figure a way to get it out, to get it to turn off or whatever without shooting it down, until I talked to Jeff and Chris Davis from Davis Graveyard, who turned a spotlight onto it, and it turned off. Was dealing with it for years, and then I walked by their house one day when they were having their haunt on, and I was like, what is that light up there? And Jeff goes, oh, it's to turn off the street light. I was like, mind blown. Anyways, but here at the new house, it's a smaller yard, but the lights is down the street a little bit, and I have a big fir tree in the front of my house that actually shades the entire driveway and most of the front yard, to the point where the light would come in underneath the tree limbs, and it would kind of create a cool little effect anyway. So I was never really upset about the lighting here from natural, light I can't control. And I even added the blue LED lights last year, and it looks great. So this year, my city went along and did new lights. So what I'm gonna do, anyways, okay, well, anyways, so it is a new super blue, I don't think this is gonna turn out very well at all, but it's a bluish LED light. So what it does is it actually still doesn't shadow my yard. I would say about 3/4 of the yard is not covered in light. So you see, I mean, you can barely even see this stuff, and this is 10:30 at night, and the light's shining on me. I mean, I can see it through this, through my own eyes, but not on here. So maybe you can see me and see, yeah. So it's really not that bright, and it actually kind of adds a little bit of an eerie blue glow. So I actually kind of like it. And I know that a lot of hunters have to deal with streetlights a lot of home hunters do, and so Wood Village actually did right by us, so that's pretty cool. Not that I had to say it, or they did it because of me, but I'll just say they did. And so yeah, so the lighting is not affected by the new streetlights. I really thought it was. I really thought it was going to be way brighter than it is, and it looks really bright at the light, but then as it diffuses down, it's really muted. So I think it's fantastic. Anyways, so alright, I'm gonna turn around so I can say goodbye. Okay, so anyways, I will talk to you guys all later, and I'll probably be building some stuff this weekend. Not a whole lot because I have birthday parties. My daughter's turning 2 on Sunday, but we're having a party for her on Saturday, and so we'll see what I get done at night and stuff like that. So Friday night I plan on working on a lot of stuff, so we'll see what goes on from there. Alright, talk to you later, bye.